Hello and welcome to Our Community Matters, an annual celebration and fundraiser for the Urban League of Greater Southwestern Ohio. It's an organization which serves Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, and Dayton. For 73 years, the Urban League has been committed to serving the region's most underserved populations. They play a critical role in supporting our community, providing workforce training, partnering with suburban police stations to prevent gun violence and racial bias in policing, also helping businesses throughout this COVID-19 pandemic and offering free COVID testing and vaccinations. Now, I am excited to share some of these stories of empowerment and strength in the face of adversity. Throughout the show, you will see a QR code on the screen. You can use the camera app on your cell phone and scan that code to follow the instructions to donate. Now, we hope that you are inspired by the work the League is doing and want to make a contribution to help fund their efforts, which are helping our community. And in just a moment, we will hear from President and CEO Eddie Cohen and Baseball Hall of Famer Barry Larkin, as well as some of the wonderful people who are working on and affected by the Urban League's many programs. But first, a word from NBC's Al Roker.
It's an honor to recognize the work of Eddie Cohen and his incredible team at the Urban League of Greater Southwestern Ohio. Thanks so much for 73 years of committed service devoted to empowering Black people and creating decades of positive change. We applaud your work and hope viewers will be inspired by these stories to join the effort.
Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate your support. Welcome to Our Community Matters. I'm obviously incredibly proud of the work of the Urban League staff and our partners over the past year to make sure that folks have relief, that people who have dreams, that we actualize them, to work with them hand in hand, to support them. We are extremely grateful to our sponsors for this event. I want to give special recognition to our title sponsor, Fifth Third Bank, our Ruby sponsor, J. Phillip and Gail Holloman, and our Platinum sponsors, Procter & Gamble, UC Health, Union Savings Bank, Guardian Savings Bank, and U.S. Bank. And special thanks to our creative partner, Eris Creative Co., and our media partners at WLWT. So with me today is baseball legend and Hall of Famer Barry Larkin. He was born and raised in Cincinnati and played shortstop for the Reds for 18 years before retiring in 2004. Barry has a heart for the community and the league and a passion for social justice, so we're excited that he is here to talk with us tonight. So Barry, Reds extraordinaire, Hall of Famer, everyone in Cincinnati knows you, but what many may not know is just your heart for the community, what you've done in philanthropy. When we think about what this city needs, we're excited to have you and the Reds organization partner with us. So thank you for having this conversation with me.
Well, thanks for hosting this. You know, one of the things that's very important to me and where we are right now is talking about the vaccine and this pandemic. This pandemic has really affected the world in a very profound way. And I'm trying to use my platform, and I know you're doing the same, to try to make a difference.
Yep. So we try to use our trust as the Urban League, as a credible community partner, to say, here are the facts that we've researched about the vaccine. And when you're ready, we have a place where you can come that you're familiar with and to get the vaccination.
The vaccination and dealing with COVID from a medical perspective is one thing, but it's been profound in how it's really affected the world.
Yep.
You know, I have a lot of friends that quite honestly lost their jobs.
Yep.
And now the jobs are coming back. There's a lot of confusion out there.
Yes.
It's like people are considering actually not going back to work.
There's a big misconception now, I think, about people not wanting to work. You see it all plastered up. There's a talent shortage. And I think what we're experiencing right now is the democratization of work, is what we're calling it at the league, right? We are used to the idea of people who have income and who are middle class making choices, right? They can say, I don't like this job. It's not a good compensation package. It doesn't have benefits. We're used to people who have affluence to be able to do that. We're not really used to people who are at the bottom of the economic scale having choice and opportunity. That's a very new space for businesses and business owners to be in. We have to really think about the entire supply chain of labor and how do we protect everyone to have a livable wage, to have benefits that they deserve, so they won't have to be subsidized by the government and live a life like all of us. All of the work that we have done has been the result of our incredible donors who really see the value of investing in an organization like the Urban League, the largest civil rights and workforce organization in Ohio, that is Black-led, that has been in the community. We really need the support of the public to continue the work that we're doing. Less than 1% of all philanthropic dollars goes to Black-led organizations. In the middle of the pandemic, and we're still bearing that burden today, in 2019, we served 18,000 people. We're now at 40,000 people in the metro Cincinnati area and Dayton. So just a tremendous burden on our staff to make sure that people who are ready and willing to have change in their lives, that they have an organization that's able to do that and to attack the policy issues that allow these numbers and poverty to persist.
Well, I think it's certainly obvious that you're making an impact in the communities. And I think the work that you're doing is terrific. And my ask directly to the public is to support the Urban League and donate today.
My name is Kalai Gibson, Executive Vice President, Head of Business Banking, and Chief Enterprise Corporate Responsibility Officer for Fifth Third Bank. I currently serve on our National Urban League Board and recently was a board member for our local affiliate. Our mission is to change the lives and give back to the communities that we serve. And when you look at the vision of the National Urban League, it's all in alignment with what we're trying to do as a collective community, trying to drive the right outcomes in the places where we live and work. How do we actually change the lives of the people that reside in those communities? Everything from affordable housing to entrepreneurship, to workforce development, to education, trying to solve the challenges that we have as it relates to financial deserts and food deserts. So we believe this partnership is going to be unique to the industry because you have two great organizations who are passionate about our communities coming together to make sure that we're delivering the right outcomes.
Thanks for being with us this evening. This is Our Community Matters. The Urban League's Resiliency Fund provides financial assistance for minority-owned businesses to help tackle immediate hardships or fund future growth. This is a critical step in building a diverse and thriving economy that's representative of all. We hope that you'll join us in supporting the program by using that QR code below to donate.
My name is Pauline Sequoia Storms Perkins. I'm the owner of Storm Security Services. We are a premier security company here in the greater Cincinnati area. For the past couple of years, we have been providing security for all of the major films that have come into the greater Cincinnati area. 2019 comes along, very good year, very strong year, and then the pandemic happened. I went from making $215,000 in sales in 2019 to 2020 making $20,000. That is a significant loss, but as I was telling somebody else, it may have been a loss in sales, but it was growth in other areas. The Resiliency Fund has helped me to establish an office space. They've also helped me to cover my utilities for my new office. I am now able to hire a full-time person, so somebody has a job, another opportunity to be able to provide for themselves. It was absolutely a godsend, like honestly, because I don't have a business background. I have a communications degree and I have a master's in criminal justice. So to be able to get that business knowledge and insight, it was invaluable. I want to be able to pass Storm Security Services down to my family when I have children one day. You know, I want it to be a legacy. I want it to be able to create generational wealth. I want my business to continue to help others make a way for themselves.
The Partnering Center serves the community by working to de-escalate and prevent violence in the community. They provide mentorship for individuals who are likely to be involved in gun violence. Please join us in contributing to the Partnering Center to help continue the work to lower gun violence in the community.
The Partnering Center is very important in the city of Cincinnati, especially dealing with the reduction of gun violence. Individuals that are likely to be shot or likely to shoot someone, we connect those individuals specifically with the resources that's needed to change that behavior or turn their lives around. Well, our overall goal with our mentoring program is to have individuals build what we call a life plan that's based off hope, opportunity, choices, and consequences. So whatever their hopes and desires are, our job is to help them build the social capital and the relationships to get people, organizations, institutions around them to where they can present opportunities for them to succeed in whatever their hopes or desires are. I am passionate about the work that I do because I just love to see individuals, especially in underserved neighborhoods. I want to see them have a better quality of life. And I just want to see those individuals in those neighborhoods actually be a part and be included in the process of rebuilding. Gun violence, even though it happens often in the top 10 neighborhoods, it's a Cincinnati issue. Cincinnati as a whole need to get involved with this. Cincinnati as a whole need to take a look and know that no one is immune to gun violence. And it's going to take a community effort in order to turn this around.
For over 70 years, the Urban League has been providing and devoted to advocacy programs that really work together to ensure that the community matters. At Procter & Gamble, we also are about looking at systemic inequalities inside our walls as well as externally to ensure that we accelerate the progress and we do it with a sense of urgency. We look forward to a world where everyone can benefit from equality.
The Urban League's mission is to transform generations by promoting personal empowerment and economic self-sufficiency. The League's workforce initiatives plays a huge role in helping individuals in the community reach their full potential. The Comprehensive Case Management and Employment Program, or CCMEP, provides young people ages 16 to 24 with the tools they need to move toward self-sufficiency. Caseworkers create development plans unique to each individual to help them reach their specific goals. Your donations help make it possible for individuals to reach their full potential.
My name is Vanita Dale, and I'm the lead case manager of the Comprehensive Case Management Program of the Urban League of Southwestern Ohio. That's what a comprehensive case management program is about. Reach one and teach one. You know, pull them up, lift them up from their bootstraps, and let them know that someone is here to support them, and we believe in them, and we empower them to move forward. When I think of a success story, I had a young mother that came in that had additional barriers. She was actually, didn't have a high school diploma. She didn't have no family support. So that's when the individual opportunity plans comes in place to help them think their process out, develop the goal that they want to be when they grow up. Working with her, we did enroll her into school. She did get her high school diploma, but also we referred her to our parent program within the organization, the Solid Opportunity Advancement Program, to enroll her to her STNA, and she completed that in program, and now she's an STNA, and she's currently working for Children's Hospital. I've been doing this for many years, and I love to see the young women come and just say, I did it, I done it, thanks to you that we did it. And I always give it back to them and say, it was you that made your change. I just planted that seed to help you with your change.
The SOAR program, Solid Opportunities for Advancement and Retention, empowers individuals in Cincinnati and Dayton to reach their career goals through training pathways, workshops, and job placement opportunities. It costs $2,800 to put an individual through the SOAR program. Please consider donating to help empower individuals towards self-sufficiency.
We look to help individuals gain the skills that they need to not only get a job, but to keep a job. That ranges anywhere from resume development to mock interviewing to discussing professionalism. When they walk out and when they graduate from our SOAR program, we have them equipped with the tools that they need to return to the workforce.
My name is Pat Hunley, and I had the privilege of going through the SOAR program with the Urban League. I got labeled the OG of the group because I was the older person. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 61 years old, and obviously I've been employed and had different experiences before. So my biggest take back was the fact that we had youth in there, we had people of different ages, and we were all able to bounce off of each other. We went through various subject matter. We talked about things like interviewing skills. We talked about mindset. We talked about how to handle people on your job. And so we had various breakout sessions, and we also had the opportunity to have people come and actually speak with us on topics concerning that.
Once they graduate from the week-long SOAR training, they follow up and have a one-on-one appointment with a life and career specialist, someone such as myself, to where I work with them to assess their barriers, create goal setting and action planning to say, okay, where are you at now? And where are you trying to go? I'm not gonna find you a job on the east side if you live on the west side. I wanna be strategic. I'd rather work with you a month and help you find employment that you like, that you enjoy, that provides benefits, than just throwing you in something and then you're back in my office in a month. That's not the point, and that's not what we are trying to do and invest in our community.
The idea of a community bank fits very well with the strategy and the vision of the Urban League. This idea that through strengthening and empowering individuals, we set up generations of families for success, both in workforce development, like the SOAR program for the Urban League, and like the Summer Banking Institute for Union and Guardian. We are invested in the Urban League, and we believe the Urban League is invested in our communities.
Hello, I'm Rick Lofgren, President and CEO of UC Health. Since January, we've been leading the way in providing COVID-19 vaccines to our friends and neighbors. The science shows that the vaccines are safe, effective, and how we'll get beyond this pandemic together. Through it all, the Urban League has been a leader in our region, educating community members about the vaccine and ensuring equal access through all their weekly vaccine clinics. We're thankful for our strong partnership with the Urban League and for all that you do for our community. On behalf of UC Health, thank you.
And welcome back. In the summer of 2020, protests all over the country called for justice for the murder of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and many other victims of police brutality. The Center for Social Justice was formed to answer the call for police reform by partnering with community leaders as well as police stations in suburban neighborhoods. Now, the mission for the center is to create a region free from racial inequities, biases in policing, unnecessary uses of force, and also racial disparities in the local criminal justice system. Making a donation using that QR code, you can scan it to help continue this good work.
As a liaison between the community and the police, we work with the police departments to gather information, but we also then take that information back out into the community in a way that they can digest it, in a way that they can understand, so that they can become educated on what's going on with police departments, but then also how to advocate for police reform. It's these collaborations that occur that have a greater impact on the community, because it gives the community a voice to their experience with the police department, and it also helps police departments to establish relationships with the community. The impact of police misconduct doesn't just start with the incidents that we see in the media. It starts with those small issues when there's a traffic stop and there's police discourtesy. Those are the things that erode public trust. And then it's when we get to those areas of excessive use of force or even deadly use of force, that the issues are highlighted that need to be changed within our police departments. It's important for police departments and community organizations to work in tandem together to promote a safer Hamilton County, a safer Cincinnati, for not just where we are today, but for our children and for their children.
On behalf of the Urban League, I want to take a moment to highlight tonight's sponsors. First, a special thanks to our title sponsor, Fifth Third Bank, our Ruby sponsor, J. Phillip and Gail Holloman, and our Platinum sponsors, Procter & Gamble, UC Health, Union Savings Bank, Guardian Savings Bank, and U.S. Bank. And our Gold sponsors are the Cincinnati Reds, Duke Energy, Greater Cincinnati Foundation, and Tri-Health. And finally, thank you to our Silver sponsors, CareSource, Cintas, First Financial Bank, Gilman Partners, PNC Bank, TechSoft Systems, and Western and Southern Financial Group.
This is the gap that opened up when everything shut down. But entrepreneurs never stopped and found solutions that kept them going. At U.S. Bank, we can help you adapt and evolve your business, no matter what you're facing. Because when you close the gap, a world of possibility opens. U.S. Bank, we'll get there together.
Well, what an exciting program. I am just thankful for the viewers to take this half an hour to learn a little bit about the Urban League. And thank you and the Reds organization on behalf of our staff and our board for being here to share this journey with us.
It's been an educational process. I appreciate the fact that you're working so strongly in the community and making a positive impact. I just hope that all the viewers that are out there, that you continue to support your nonprofit organizations, but specifically support the Urban League and continue to donate. And I think it's just been fantastic. I appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
And thank you for watching Our Community Matters, a celebration of the Urban League of Greater Southwestern Ohio. Your support of the Urban League helps them to continue to transform individuals, families, and businesses in our community.